What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Lazy
Sundays
with Dionte
and NiJa. What's going on, y'all? What you doing this week? What's up? What's going on? Whatever you typically say.
Is that what I be saying?
Yeah.
Here to bring y'all whatever we've been feeling this week.
Yes.
NiJa, what you feeling?
Well, last week I came up with the wonderful topics.
Oh,
and this week Dionte came up with some. So we're going to discuss some few things, and if some things come to mind and we go down that rabbit hole, then that's what we'll do.
Yeah, but I did like 3 shrooms, and I said, "Yo, I got ideas. I got ideas running through my brain. Sometimes I feel like they are all the same."
You've been listening to too much of that verses that just happened.
What verses?
With Omarion
they should have been
Mario.
listening to me. Because if they've been listening
to my baby's born,
his baby would have been born fucking with me. I would have had that baby born.
Don't disrespect Usher like that.
That's not disrespect. That's
what you just did on this mic was.
No, that wasn't disrespect. If anything, that was what's the word when not flattered, but the word when somebody should appreciate the shit you just did on the mic.
Bro, bye.
Anyways,
you gonna introduce your topics?
I finished that note before this.
We don't need it. We're actually good without it. Actually,
we aren't. We actually aren't. We suck without that.
We don't need you to sing it now. I'm sorry, y'all. Turn down the volume.
Okay, there we go. Now we ready to start the part. It was the.
You had to do that with your hand.
I did, because that way it shows you on raising the levels. I'm kicking it up.
All right.
I'm kicking it up.
Okay, do you?
Taking it to a whole nother level.
I'm good without it, though.
Anyways, you can be good without it. That's fine. Y'all wanted it. That's why I did.
They didn't ask for it, though. Like, you give them stuff that they don't be asking for.
But then they be like, I needed that.
Boy, whatever.
Come on, man. So I can get into these questions.
Anyways, let's get into these questions. They're pretty good.
How was we start?
We can start however we want to. You want me to read the first one?
Yeah, you can read the first one, because I want you to go first. I want you to go first on all of these.
Yes, because you always go first. Okay, so what meal do you hate now because you ate it so much in the past? Oh my gosh, I was just talking to my friend the other day about this.
You got
that's why I actually don't. My circle is very, very small, which I like.
That's terrible.
Anyways, that was shade, but we're gonna move on. I hated chicken. I hated chicken growing up, and it's something that I was forced to eat. Y'all know how it is. You know, we ain't got a lot of money. Look, this is what we got. And back in the day, making a whole bunch of different plates and all that stuff. So
you either eat what's on downstairs on the stove, or you.
Oh, that's it. That's all you gonna eat.
PB&J.
That's noodles. It. I'm not doing a whole bunch of stuff, but don't you throw that food away.
And you know how, which my kid and kids these days never really have to go through that level of disappointment.
No.
To be hungry and come in the house and you look on the stove and say, damn, it smells like something got cooked. And you go in the kitchen and it's something like level.
But I strive to get past that, though, because when you really think about it, it's like our parents did the best that they could with what they had. But I try to not do that to my kid now. So I try to put myself in a position, whether it's financially or just whatever I need to do to make sure she has what she needs, where she has options. Because I feel like that is why I hated chicken for so long. I didn't start eating chicken until me and you started dating. And it was really after I got pregnant. And I was like, oh, okay, it's all right. But even still into this day, I could go a long time without eating wings. And you know that. And you'd be like, dang, you don't want no chicken? I'm like, no.
Yeah, man.
What about you? What was the meal?
Spaghetti. Yo, that's not even
it's some spaghetti in there.
Bro. It's always some fucking spaghetti in there. And that's the problem, bro. I've had spaghetti all the ways you can have spaghetti, bro. I've had it with different noodles. I've had the spaghetti sauce and the meat sauce in one pan, and I've had the noodles in another pan. You put the noodles and then put it like a commercials. My dukes make it like that sometimes separately. I've had it mixed together. I've had spaghetti and actual meatballs. I've had spaghetti every way. I've had cold spaghetti. I've had spaghetti with sugar in it. People do weird shit like that. I've had spaghetti with any type of combination, any type of spaghetti you could think of. I've had it, bro. And literally, I've had it, bro. I've had it, bro. Come on, man.
Spaghetti is the quickest and easiest thing to make. You don't even really have to know how to cook.
Anything that's supposed to stretch or have leftovers, do not put it in front of me. If it's made for leftovers,
I don't want it.
Chicken Alfredo.
I don't want it.
Flipping the table.
No, I love me a good Alfredo. We ain't gonna do that now.
No,
you going a little far.
Anything
I love a good Alfredo.
To have leftovers is usually something that I'm tired of. I get fried chicken though. I get tired of fried chicken. I get tired of chicken in general. Sometimes.
I mean, because it's fried food, so it's kind of like
chicken. One of them things where it's like it's all in how you season it, bro. Because I've had fried chicken that tastes bland, and I had fried chicken that had season on it. And, you know,
you still was like,
and you bite it and you like.
All right, so we're gonna go to the next topic.
Come on, man.
Why the talking stage lasts so long?
Spaghetti never made me do that. Spaghetti never made me do that. Oh, you want me to go first?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I was making sure you was listening.
No, I'm listening now. I'm off spaghetti.
Okay. If y'all didn't hear me, past the singing. Why the talking stage takes so long? Loki had a conversation like this the other day, kind of similar.
Girl be having the most conversation.
Let me tell you something.
Crazy.
I love
Who is she talking to?
I love tapping into my single friends because they give me so much insight on like the dating world and how it relax. They give me so much insight on how trash dudes still are. I mean, nothing has changed.
That girl was ready to step off the porch and said, "No, it's still trash. It's nasty out there."
Boy, be quiet. Anyways, he is so like, why do guys do this? It's like you're trying to so what? Who said what? What dude?
Why is it always guys though? Y'all do it more than we
do. Y'all do it too. Y'all do it a lot, actually.
That's really.
Anyways, let me get my story out.
Go ahead and tell your story about your single friend.
But
that wants you to be back out there.
That she actually does not though. She actually really likes you, so you should watch her mouth.
I should watch my mouth.
So
I don't even know who they're talking about.
Anyways, let me answer the question. So the talking stage takes so long. I feel like because people have. This is going to sound kind of bad, and I don't know how to say this, but
get us canceled this week,
I feel like people have too many options. I feel like social media has made people, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you have so much access to so many people now that people automatically look at it like, well, why put all my eggs in one basket? I feel like it almost takes people a long time to commit now because you have so many options. You have, somebody that you can talk to online. You have a whole bunch of local people. It's like so many ways now with social media to connect to so many different people at one time than it was. I mean, granted, we had social media too, but you get what I'm saying? It's just like it's oversaturated now. And I think that makes people kind of take their time. So the talking stage lasts a long time because people don't want to commit, male and females. I honestly feel like it ends up nowadays, I feel like kind of being like a waste of time. You hear a lot of people being like, I talked to this dude, I talked to this girl, and it didn't go nowhere. And it's just like, what's the problem? Especially when you did nothing wrong. She was cool or he was cool and it just didn't work out. It's like, it's not always bad timing. It's not always you. It's not always her. I just kind of feel like people just have too much access. Honestly.
There's nothing wrong with that down there, is it? Mm-mm. Okay, I couldn't tell. That was kind of what I was about to say. I was going to say something more along the lines of like Netflix and rotisserie. I was going to make it come together though. But too many options is another way. I could have went with that. I was going to go with the Netflix thing. I figure everybody understand that. But matter of fact, that actually makes more sense.
What?
Because how you say when I'm on Netflix, we're trying to find something to watch, right? Mm-hmm. And you like 5 minutes in, you like, bro, just pick something to watch. And I'm like, I have to be able to see what's actually out there.
Basically what I was saying, yeah. Just too many options. Yeah.
But I still ain't worked the rotisserie in there.
Oh, okay.
But
I see you.
Somehow chicken could have been the money. Listen, but it's similar to that because it's like I can't, not necessarily that I can't find something to watch. It's just the simple fact that it's like I want to be able to know what's out there for me to watch and then make an informed decision. And I think that's like that too. Where it's like, yeah, we talking, but I want to see what's actually out there, what's out there for me. Make sure that, and it don't mean when I say this that you don't like the person that you're dealing with, but let me see if it's anybody else out here that like me first.
Yeah.
Before I say, all right.
And I don't feel like anything is wrong with that. Weigh your options, definitely. But I feel like it takes too longer than it should, which is what we're talking about because of that. Now, people don't know when to pull the plug.
I think, niggas know when to pull the plug. The issue is...
That's what we're talking about, though. No, why the talking stage takes too long.
But the issue is... I was going to get to that part, too. The issue it takes too long is because everybody core is different lengths, if that makes sense. What one person may let you do, person A may talking stage taking too long because maybe let's say they out of town or it's long distance, so it's like it takes longer to get to that point. So, but somebody else, it could be more so because literally you getting the milk from the cow, so to speak. So it's like. There's no need to really press the situation because this is a good situation. I'm not going to rock the boat off of what's going on for no reason. And another girl or another person may be looking at it like, we not about to do X, Y, and Z before we get to that point. So that cord is a little shorter. So they looking at it like...
But I agree with that. But at the same time, I feel like that's where communication takes place. And I feel like people... Like you said, everybody's court is different. And I didn't think about it like that. Like, some people may go into situations like, oh, I'm probably not looking for anything for, like, the next year. You know? But I think it's something that you should communicate with whoever you're dating, even if you're dating multiple people. And then even then, I feel like if you are on that other end of someone having different timelines than you, then it's your choice to be like, all right, I'm not dealing with this, which is how, you know, people end up splitting and stuff like that. But I don't think people be communicating or people be lying. Niggas be lying.
It's both, man. I think it's that. But at the same time, like I said, we having a good time. Things is good. A lot of times putting a title on it, even though I don't think a lot of people want to hear that, more so females. But a lot of times putting titles on things ruins it because it's like, again, we having a good time. We dating. We doing this, that, and the third, but some people, once you make it a thing, like we are together, we putting a title on it, we're in a relationship. Some people can't really, and they get extra. It's like, now we put a title on it, I feel like I gotta blow your phone up all day.
I'm glad you brought that up because I seen this on social media real quick. That just made me think about something. Like, you being available. This was because I'm frustrated. Let me get this out because I remember this.
You remember?
I remember this with me and you. When me and Dionte first started dating, oh my gosh, trying to get in contact with him was like pulling teeth sometimes. I would see him online and then he would take forever to like respond to me. And I don't know what it is with guys and like their response time. I don't know if y'all don't want to be too available or y'all deem it as being too available. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a cat and mouse game and it's so annoying. And I noticed this not just with you, but other guys that I've dated where it's like, what is it? Like, why is it that guys feel like they can't keep in contact, like, in a good amount of time? Like, why is it that you have to go sometimes days or hours without talking to the person that you're interested in? I've never understood that.
Sometimes you just get busy, bro.
But if you get busy, have the common decency to say like, "Hey," like.
I do.
You didn't know.
I did.
Hours when you would say something.
That's big cap. Yo.
All right.
Yo.
The lies.
You lucky that was like 4 phones ago. Yo, I had an iPhone 6 at the time because that had just came out. No. That was the second time.
Oh, Lord.
Initially, I had like an iPhone 5. This is when the iPhone 5 came out. Because I remember. And yo, that girl texted me at 5:53 and said, "Hey, what you doing?" 5:55, she said, "Oh, if you busy, I'll just talk to you later."
Boy, you be lying. You be lying.
I remember being
You're
like,
not,
bro,
don't, we're not about to do this.
Bro, please.
You ain't about to play me out loud like that.
People, but I'm not that busy. I'm going to respond. It wasn't even a 5-minute difference. You did that multiple times. Like, I ain't trying to bother you. I just text you later. You just call me back.
Boy, it was not like a couple of minutes later. Now you dragging it for real. He is dragging it.
I wish I had a cap for you, bro.
Anyways, we're going to move on.
I know he is.
All right. So the last one is, if you don't like your friend's spouse, do you tell them? You want me to go first? Oh, I've been going first. Okay. I hate people do that. So sorry, y'all. A little popping thing, like especially in mics. Yes. Yes, I will. Dionte know me. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it. That's not always a good thing to do. Sometimes you need to try to hold it in a little bit. Mind your business, hush about certain stuff. But to me, it has to be a reason. Like, I'm not one of those people that just be like, I don't look like how she look. It's like, that's weird. Like, it's never anything that doesn't hold any weight. If I don't like someone's spouse, I'm going to say something. That's just me. I don't know, because I feel like when you're trying to do stuff and move around with certain groups, it can make it weird when you're not honest with your spouse. You know what I'm saying? About the people that y'all are around. Like if there's any issues or friction or whatever. Because then it throws off everything and it may make your spouse feel like, dang, did I do something wrong? Or every time we're trying to do something, you don't want to hang out. Like, it will create an issue between y'all. So I like to be honest. I like to say, hey, I'm not vibing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not working for me. And then, yeah. And I just keep my distance. But that's just me. But what about you? If you don't like your friend's spouse, do you tell them?
I mean, you got to. It just depends on what am I telling them. Like, if it's just like, I don't like her attitude, then it's like, it's one of them. I mean, this is the thing. You can pick up that clearly that your friends don't like whoever that person is, because male or female, more than likely they're gonna be standoffish, or it's gonna feel like it's a level of tension. So it's hard to not know that it's something there. Now, dudes, it's more of a like, because we've always been like more so like, okay, guy arguing with a female, it's always been more of a, I'm not going to really get into it with you. Go get your brother or your boyfriend, your husband, whoever. So in that situation, it's like, I'm not really, because it's me and you anyways, because you my friend as the dude. So it's like, I'm not really feeling it, but dudes don't necessarily say that out loud unless it's to the point where it's like, all right, she's being wild, ridiculous. Yeah. So it's like, at that point, it's like,
yeah, guys tend to not really.
And even then, now the situations,
like you said, it got to be something wild.
The situations that I've been in like that, I feel like everybody different. Me, I'm the type of person that I wouldn't let anybody new just come in and disrespect my people, my friends, or anybody that's been around me, even if it's somebody that's related to me. I wouldn't let somebody that you say was your favorite cousin and growing up but they moved away to California and they just pop up and then come back talking to your spouse and your friends crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that I don't really like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, we got to figure something out because eventually I'm about to just start coming around. I notice a lot of those dudes, which is what I was really getting at, and that kind of beat away. But a lot of times those guys that I've known who've had females that was like, bro, most of the time it's like, it's almost like they kind of overlooking it. But it's like, I know you just heard what she said. Like, or I know you just seen what she did.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I know somebody who, with their baby mama, when they first started getting together, she said some slick shit like we was chilling, all playing 2K, and she popped up and was like, "You gonna tell them turn that off so we can watch a movie?" And it was like, cause I'm sitting, you standing right behind me, so it's like I've never met you before. And you coming through like, you ain't gonna regulate this so I can do what I want to do. And I was like, that's crazy. I'm leaving. And after that, like, because I'm like, you ain't going to keep doing this. And after that, I've heard other situations like where she said little slick shit to other people that was around. And one of the times another guy we know was just like, damn, bro, you're not going to say nothing. And he just kept driving. And I was like, and we just started laughing in the back seat because it was like, yo,
if I could push this mic and have this shit swing around and not fall off the table, I would, because you gotta stop. I realized I answered that all backwards too, like not liking like one of your friend's spouses. That's how I answered it.
Not your friend.
Yeah, but my friend, I feel like when it comes down to women, it takes us a minute to say something because women can get weird about stuff like that.
Dudes do too, though.
But I feel like women are worse.
Oh, yeah, no, women are worse.
We take it bad. I mean, we get real sour about it.
Because dudes more so look at it like, yo, at least I told you, so whatever happened, happened. Females look at that type of stuff where it's like, you shouldn't have fucking told me. And it's like, but what was I supposed to do?
No, but I think with women, we tend to do like ultimatums a lot. I notice that a lot with women. We tend to be like, either if he gonna be around, I'm not gonna be around. It's like that separation. And it's like, what the?
But y'all reasons, I think, too, for not liking people be different than us. Like, dudes, we more so like the women being disrespectful or saying rude things. Y'all be mad at dudes for cheating and other shit that happens within their relationship.
That's another topic for another pod.
It's like, I'm more so mad at you because you was yelling at my friend the other night versus how you treat me. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's kind of how it is. I see what you're saying. So, as far as on y'all end.
Yeah. But, that's it. This is a pretty good pod. I enjoyed these questions. I like that. I like having meaningful conversations.
It's a
lot of crazy going on in the world right now. I'm trying to distract myself from.
I just should help the black women with self-care issues. I be trying to tell her
I need it myself.
Dive into that deep dive.
Help me.
Oh, well,
I need help.
Well, there you go. She needs help. Women need help in general. My studio has been attacked, so we'll go ahead and cut this off right here. Y'all
we have family over.
A good 4th of July.
And we'll see y'all in the next pod. Bye.